So I guess this means Frank Warren will not be holding hands with Turki and Usyk anymore. Let's talk about it.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road back.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. So, in the wake of Eddie Hearn being absolutely mugged by Dana White and Turki and Usyk, we see Frank Warren taking Sela and TKO Boxing, Zuffa Boxing to court for a $1 billion lawsuit. Wow. Wow. So listen, I don't know if you guys listened to my previous video, the video that I spoke about Eddie Hearn and the whole Conor Benn situation. And I did say in that video, right? I did say in that video, why is it Turki's always effing with Eddie and he don't try it with Frank Warren? And I did say Frank Warren's not the type of guy to take ish like that, lying down. He won't mess around. He will take Turki to court if he feels that Turki has infringed on the contract in any type of negative way. And Frank Warren also basically controls the heavyweight division. And I think this had to be some type of a trump card that the Warrens have cooked up. Because a few months back, I was wondering, I was like, the Warrens have cornered the heavyweight division. Look at all the guys they've got. I made videos, I spoke this in plenty of videos. Why was Frank Warren cornering the heavyweight division? Because of something like this, right? Something like this. So now we've seen Turki and Usyk and Dana White rip Conor Benn away from Matchroom. I guess Frank Warren and the rest of the promoters are looking at all their fighters and thinking, whoa, we need to knuckle down tight, bolt down all of our best fighters. And I think Frank Warren will basically be, he'll be putting some type of, some type of a force field around his heavyweights because he controls the heavyweight division at the moment. And, there was a post that went out from Frank Warren on Twitter that a few people are talking about. And it seems like the post has something to do with Tyson Fury. It's alluding to the fact that Tyson Fury could be possibly leaving Queensberry Promotions. We never know. We heard that there's some big news in the winds. A lot of the pundits have said that. A few of the pundits have been saying, I think Ade Oladipo was one of them. And there was a few more people saying, I think Mike Coppinger was saying, there's some big news in boxing that's going to be bigger than Conor Benn. Maybe that could be it. I don't know. But Frank Warren prepares to go to war. He's all flipping. He's got his fatigues on. The armory's ready. He's ready to launch an attack on Dana White, TKO Boxing, Sela, and Turki and Usyk. And this is getting real nasty. I don't know. This ain't good for boxing right now. Zuffa and Dana White. Some of you guys don't understand. Some of you guys don't know who Dana White is and don't understand Dana White. When Dana White said that Eddie Hearn had the matching rights to match the offer, yeah, he probably did. But when Eddie said, he couldn't get through to Conor wouldn't call him, Dana said it's a crocker-ish. Listen, some of you guys need to know Dana White is incapable of telling the truth. The man is a compulsive liar. That's all I'm going to say. So never take what Dana White says for face value, right? Always double check and think there's a reason, a narrative to why he's saying it. The man never tells the truth. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, I'll be interested to see where this goes. I'm sure Frank Warren wouldn't be taking his position if he didn't feel that he had some type of leverage here or some type of point here. I don't know the whole situation, right? Basically, it's a breach of contract, so I'm going to go and look for a bit more detail and I'll be making another video, so stay locked to the channel for that. Anything else? Listen, I did say this. I was saying this on my previous video. I might have to put it in the description, so go and listen to it in the description. I will link it in here and I'll put it as the last video and you'll see what I said, right? They don't want to F with Frank Warren because Frank don't take ish lying down. And also, Frank Warren controls the heavyweight division. If they F with Frank, they ain't going to get no part of that heavyweight division for a little while. But anyway, enough said. Do us a favor, smash the like button, hit the bell for notifications to get all the new and latest videos.